A ketogenic diet is founded on a few basic principles: lots of fat, moderate amounts of protein, plenty of veggies in a very small amount of carbohydrates. It's a much different food pyramid than most of us are used to, and if the idea of reimagining your entire diet feels overwhelming, you're not alone. Nearly everyone who has embarked on the keto journey felt the same way in the beginning. Here's the most important thing to remember: you don't have to make up your new diet from scratch. There are keto resources, guides, meal planning tools, and tons of recipes online to help you cook and eat in this EU way. Right here at Rolled Me we offer a comprehensive keto food list as well as recipes for every meal plus snacks. Our keto food list is one of the best places to start as you calculate your macros, put together your shopping list, and plan for what you'll be eating each day to help your body switch over into a ketogenic state and become a fat-burning machine. Let's take a look at some of the foods you'll be eating on a keto diet. First, we'll categorize them into food groups. Fats and oils are a big part of the keto diet. Not all fats are the same, and some should be avoided. Saturated fats like butter, ghee, which is clarified butter, coconut oil, MCT oils, and tallow or lard can be freely use them for frying or sautéing foods or mixing into dishes like the now famous keto-proof coffee. Monounsaturated fats like cold-pressed olive, flax, avocado, and macadamia nut oil should also be eaten as often as you like. Add them to sauces and dressings or drizzle atop other foods. Naturally occurring polyunsaturated fats like the ones you'll find in animal and fatty fish are very nutritious them up. However, beware that processed polyunsaturated and trans fats like the ones you see and so-called heart-healthy margarine spreads should always be avoided. One other thing to consider is keeping your omegas and balanced by eating plenty of wild salmon, tuna, trout, and shellfish for omega-3s, or taking a small fish oil supplement. Keep an eye on your intake of nut or seed-based foods, as these can be high in inflammatory omega-6s. Proteins are also an important cornerstone of the diet. Whenever possible, choose organic, pasture-raised, and grass-fed meat. Be careful not to eat too much protein. This can result in lower levels of ketones and increased production of glucose, so try to pair proteins with fattier side dishes and sauces. Wild caught fish like catfish, cod, flounder, halibut, mackerel, mahi-mahi, salmon, snapper, trout, and tuna are all good choices. Remember, fatty or fish is better. Other types of seafood like clams, oysters, lobster, crab, scallops, mussels, and squid provide protein, though some may contain carbs as well, so watch out. Whole eggs are one of the most affordable and versatile protein sources. Look for free-range eggs from a local grocery store or farmer's market. One egg contains 6 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat. Try them hard-boiled, scrambled, fried, poached, and devil. When it comes to beef, choose fattier cuts and blends for steak. Ask your butcher what has high fat content. Ribeye is usually a good one for ground beef. Read the package and buy fattier ratios like 85/15 or 80/20. The same goes for pork. Always look for fattier cuts of ground pork, pork loin, pork chops, tenderloin, and ham. Bacon is a keto favorite, but read the packaging to make sure there aren't added sweeteners like brown sugar. Cured pork products like sausages often contain added sugars and other processed ingredients. Be sure to avoid them. Choose dark meat over white meat when buying poultry like chicken, duck, quail. Another wild game. Similarly, always look for fatty versus lean cuts of other meats such as veal, goat, lamb, and turkey. Offal and organs like heart, liver, kidney, and tongue provide protein as well as vitamins and nutrients. Nut butters are a non-meat source of protein, but be sure to choose natural, unsweetened versions and go for ones with more fat like almond butter and macadamia nut butter. Nut and seed flours are commonly used in keto baking. Just remember that these should be consumed in moderation. Produce, whether fresh or frozen, is really important to the keto diet and for general health, but some fruits and veggies are very high in natural sugars, and thus should avoid it. A good rule of thumb is to stick with